Shifting our focus to our next breaking update, Republic has been able to access the inside details of the Coimbatore blast probe. The accused, we are learning, had planned to take the car to central Coimbatore. The blast terror plot, what agencies indicate, possibly could be much bigger. Also, sources suggest that this blast was triggered by a possible gas leak inside the car. So these are more details, remember, on what agencies and sources now are indicating to Republic as far as the Coimbatore blast probe is concerned. Also, sources do indicate that several nails possibly have been seized, the dimension of which are 2 inches approximately, that did pierce through Jamsha Mubin's body. A lot of information also coming in through the post-mortem report, details of which are flashing on the bottom of your screens also. Varshini has been tracking that story and she joins us live right now. You know, Varshini, the more details that come out, they all indicate towards a larger and a sinister plot. And the very fact that had the state government acted on time, perhaps a lot of this could have come out in the public domain far earlier.
Well, yes, absolutely yes. Like you mentioned, this is
absolutely yes. Like you mentioned, this is a very important investigation that's currently going on and is being taken up by the NIA, the National Investigation Agency. But meanwhile, we know that the initial investigation was done by the Coimbatore City Police, and even the forensics team had submitted a post-mortem report, which is not yet out officially, since it has all been transferred to the National Investigation Agency now. But from very reliable sources, we learned that Jamesha Mubin died, in fact, not just during the blast, not because of the burns, but also because of one nail which was almost 2 inches in size that pierced right through his heart. And these kind of nails were found inside the car in large quantity. We even saw, when we went to the blast site, we even saw 1 or 2 nails remaining on the corners of the blast site. Therefore, it is very evident that this kind of a scenario could have occurred, and that could have also been the reason for Jamesha Mubin's death. And now that the sources has also confirmed that this is the main reason, it is definitely shocking, because if at all things had gone according to the Jamesha Mubin and the other accused plan, this blast would have happened at in a very important point in the city, probably in the center of the city, where public were also there, and if at all it would have blasted there, these nails could have possibly pierced into a lot of common man's body. Therefore, this is this is such an important issue that we are talking about right now. And also from sources we hear that Jamesha Mubin had was traveling to another place, where in between he saw this police checkpost in front of Koteshwaran temple, and he had apparently stopped there in order to escape from the police, but rather there was a gas leak, and the blast had happened at that place itself. Therefore, the information that day by day, one after other, that we are getting,
it's important to tell our viewers that this entire plot, Varshini, was far bigger than what really happened. And you have been able to access these inside track details that point exactly to that. Now tell me something, do the agencies believe that this man was acting under his own volition? Was he operating alone? Because a plan as big, a plan as sinister as this clearly need to have more people.
Well, absolutely yes. The 6 people who have been arrested and who are currently in judicial custody in the Coimbatore Central Prison do have, extremely important part to play in this whole plan. And though Jamesha Mubin was the one who was driving the car, and he could have been the suicide bomber, which we are officially yet to confirm since it's an NIA investigation. But the other people also had important parts to play in this whole planning, because we know that, Republic broke first about Feroz Ismail being deported from UAE in 2020, and he was the one who brought the ISIS module and ideologies to India, and he was the one who kind of radicalized the whole 6 people, his friends and his relatives. And we also saw Jamisha Mohibin's cousin, who had apparently
Yes.
ordered all these explosives online, and his laptop was also recovered from his house,
And
through
you
which
know,
the police
Varshini,
found
only
out
for word
that
of time
he
I'm
was
coming
also a
in
part
here,
of
but
this.
you know,
We
the
saw
biggest
and-
headline coming out of the story is that you had jihadi literature. The plot was much bigger, as you have broken right now here on Republic. And the state government there said initially that this is nothing but a cylinder blast. The reason why accountability needs to be fixed. I thank you first up for getting us more details on that.